I first heard of DMT in 1966 when I was a freshman at the University of California at Santa Cruz. And, that was the beginning of that era. And I remember I was on my way into a harpsichord concert that had already started. And a friend said, "Here, this is a very special joint. Smoke this one." And we did, and then walked into a beautiful storm of harpsichord notes that were moving and dancing with the apparent individual and collective will. And so it was apparently marijuana laced with a little DMT. And then I didn't encounter it again for years until I was offered a pipe full of the pure substance, and that was 1975. I think of the ayahuasca songs, at least of that region, and this is the rivers of the upper Amazon of Ecuador and Peru. That's where I've experienced it, and also I went back in the 90s and the year 2000 and explored in different areas and took ayahuasca with different people, and the songs are very topographic. It seems to me that they're like traveling over a surface, describing a surface, or bringing the people who are listening along on that particular surface. And so they don't change wildly. They're kind of like chants, but they're very fluid at the same time. And I'm generalizing about them, and each one has a different quality. But they're conceived of, some of them, as being actually the song of the spirit of a particular species of plant or animal or magical being. And so it's kind of a song of identity, and by singing the song that has been given to you, usually in either handed down or given to you in a medicine trance, then you have understood that this being that this song represents is acting as an ally for you. And by singing the song, you're bringing in that ally to help understand or help do whatever the task is to do. It's very much based on the idea that there's work to do here in the world, that we have a lot of work to do, and that every time you go into ceremony, part of the purpose is to do some piece of the work. And so the sharing, so they're also like tools. They're like very, very refined tools that can be sent across the room, sometimes even to a particular person, and sometimes sort of spread out like a blanket over everybody. Sometimes they're songs that protect, because something is felt to be outside that we want to keep outside, So when people travel to other parts of the Amazon, for instance, I've heard old ayahuasqueros who've said, when I was very young, I traveled all down through Brazil, and I lived for some years with a woman on the Rio something or other, and she taught me this song. And then he would sing a song in a completely different language that no one there had ever heard. These are all in different languages, because these are all people of Indian background, but who have come together with Spanish as their common language. Now it's more mestizoized, but it's still got a similarity. So he would sing a song that would be, it's without knowing the meaning of any words, the sound of it itself conveys exactly what you need to feel from that song. And there are beautiful women singers too. And many of the songs I found, they liked to have people sing them together, to join in and sing harmonies or sing choruses or do kind of gentle playing with the songs, because they're really alive and you're kind of like in a relationship with the song while it's being sung.